The ekranoplane, and a quick update before I get a little further ahead here. Last I left off, I sprayed the entire model with a enamel out of a rattle can, which is called winter gray, which is really close to the base color of I want to say standard Russian gray on planes. But if you look at the pictures at the ekranoplane, they're all different. I mean, every time the light hits it, you see one that's almost white, you see one that's almost dark gray, light gray. But anyway, I settled with the base coat of the winter gray, and I needed the enamel because when I was sanding the fuselage, sometimes with primer, you can still see the line, but when you put a coat of enamel on, it smooths everything over and basically use it as a top coat filler, if you will. So anyway, got that on, had to let that sit for a couple days so it's dry and ready to go. My next thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to show it in the next video if I can, and I'll try to do it this afternoon and then film it, is I'm going to pre-shade all the panel lines. It'll be you can use black if you want. Sometimes I do. I like to use this is a gray vehicle, so I want to use like dark gray for the panel lines just to give it a nice good shade. It's not going to be weathered, it's just going to be, you're going to see the shading of the panel lines is what we're going to accomplish anyway. That's my next step in the ekranoplane painting. But anyway, I believe I got everywhere, so we're going to start shading, and then once I get the shading done, I'll go back in and shoot it with a lighter coat of basically the base color, and it should work out just all right. Anyway, that's where I am on the ekranoplane. King 9. I wanted to show this because I'm going to get a little farther ahead here. I got everything sanded, so we got it down into a C model now from a J. I got the clear parts ready to be vacuum formed, which I'll do that either today or tomorrow. But I wanted to paint the cockpit real quick, and if you can probably see it, it's just a cockpit green, and I use Tamiya's cockpit green. I think this is the best basic universal cockpit green that there is. Next thing you can do is Vallejo's olive green. You can thin it down just a little bit with a little bit of white and get the same result. But I painted the cockpit, I painted the inside here and right through here, which, look, the shadows, see, you really can't see a whole lot of it. And then I don't know if you can see the, try to get the light here, wherever I'm at. Painted the seats, basically just the leather top on part, which is this little brown, and then I just put a bunch of black and green washes in here, just filter wash after filter wash, and just let the capillary take it, actually let the sediment sit in there, and that's pretty much it on me painting a cockpit, because you're not going to see, you can't even see the instrument panel. I mean, look how dark that is, just from there, and it's going to be like this, hanging upside down, so you're really not going to see any of the cockpit area, and if you want to take it, you paint it and take it to shows, I understand, but for what I'm going to do, that's pretty much all I'm going to do for the cockpit. Plus, I had to start the boring process of masking the canopy. So I got all the canopies masked, did that on the sprue. Wanted to show this quick because I got it painted, I got it washed, and now I'm going to put the clear parts on, and then we'll be able to shoot some paint on this too. And I think what I'm going to do is I always do this first though. When I put clear parts on, what I do is once I get the clear parts on, I'll spray it basically with a flat black, seal the tape in, and seal everything, and then go in and pre-shade and all that. But anyway, I wanted to show that because I'm at the point now I'm going to have to put the glass on, and then we can start painting that. Doing little sub-assemblies, got the little turret thing painted, got the dome glued on and masked too, so we're ready to rock and roll. Basically, we're ready to rock and roll painting the King 9, which then we'll start Once I get that painted, we'll get that painted, try to kill two birds with one stone, then we'll start working on the ceiling tile because we need it to crash land on that. So we'll work on that later. Yeah, probably in about a week. So we'll try to get painting, most of the painting done this upcoming week. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.